voice with her speech, The Stool Story.
Look! Over there. Do you see it? He's right down there. Just underneath the dandelion leaves, crawling across the dirt. Yes, it's a snail, but it's more than that. Look at him. His little feelers are going about, feeling all the leaves and the rocks that are in his path. He's okay with what he knows, what seems familiar. What happens when I put the stone down? Ha! He went into his shell. Mr. Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone who's ever made a mistake or rubbed someone the wrong way, I invite you all to ride in the car with my friend Lois. She and her husband are sitting in traffic on the 91 freeway. The silence in the vehicle is deafening. Another argument has boiled over yet again. This time, they're going to get help. They're going to get help because she can't take his stupidity anymore. Peter turns on the radio. Say something, I'm giving up on you. No, that's not a good song. That's not a good song. Switch to this. Time to say goodbye. Peter, will you just shut it off, Peter? Oh my gosh. I can't take it anymore. Does she have to always put up with his hijinks? Always interrupting her in mid-thought, just for whatever makes him happy? They definitely needed this meeting tonight. They pulled their blue Chevy Suburban into the driveway of the church. When they nervously came down the halls, they saw a room with sofas and chairs, all seated in a circle, with many awkward couples sitting together in agitation. Oh, Peter, I don't know if this is a good idea. But went ahead, had a seat, and then a woman with gray hair, wearing a red blazer, and a gentleman in overalls stood up and said, "Welcome. Welcome to all of you new couples to this meeting. My name is Diane, this is my husband Mario, and we will be your literature couple for the evening. And today we would like to present to you this symbolic stool. The stool is the symbol of our program. As you will notice, it has 3 legs so that it can stand balanced. We like to believe that each of the 3 legs of the stool has a different meaning. One leg represents you, the other leg represents your partner, the 3rd leg represents your relationship. Or one leg could represent commitment, another leg could represent caring, and the final leg could represent communication. The most important thing is we have these relationships, these stools in our life on which we try to balance so many other things. But as we find that if one of the legs is missing, the stool will fall. Anything else that you've built on top of it is going to crumble. Great. A lecture with stools. That's just what I was looking for. Now, if I could ask, Diane speaks up again, if I could ask one of you here, you sir, could you please read the safety guidelines before we begin sharing on our experiences?
Coupleship safety guidelines. It is okay to feel. It is okay to make mistakes. It is okay to have respectful conflict. It is okay to have needs and ask for them to be met. It is important to respect others, partners, and others in the group. It is important to respect ourselves and to avoid self-put-downs and self-pity. It is helpful to take ownership of our own story and to take credit for our progress and work.
Safety guidelines? Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, that just changed my entire share. I was going to say my husband's an idiot and I'm tired of listening to him. Okay, that's not going to work. But it's okay, Lois is thinking. It's okay for me to have feelings and needs to ask for them to be met. That's new. That's a beginning. Who knew? When it came time to share, she saw many different couples sharing on their experiences, but recognized that each person only spoke about themselves. I feel scared when my husband drives crazily down the freeway. I feel like I'm less than a person when my wife is always telling me everything to do. Here in this room, there was a place for vulnerability. A place to have feelings. And that was okay. Lois walked out of the meeting with her symbolic stool, which she has now given to me. She shared with me the story of the snail down in the garden. She said, Quin, do you really see him down there? That little snail in a ball? Snails are just like people. They all have feelings and are very sensitive. And sometimes when you rub them the wrong way, make them withdraw into their shells. It's going to take you in all of your relationships, whether that's with your partner, whether it's with your neighbor, your kids, with your country and your community, to be ensured that you're going to have commitment, caring, and communication with the needs and feelings of others. And recognizing that you need to speak up when someone is possibly stepping on your needs. This stool now sits in my living room. It was one of our wedding gifts. I'm grateful to have it. Mr. Toastmaster.